WWE Wrestlemania 41 to feature CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, unless The Rock has other plans. WWE is already setting the stage for what promises to be an epic WrestleMania 41, with major plans in place for some of the biggest names in the company. Among the headliners are Roman Reigns and CM Punk, who are expected to feature prominently on the card. However, one name looms large over all of them: The Rock. His potential involvement in the event could shake up the plans for WrestleMania 41 in unexpected ways. At the moment, the Bloodline saga is poised to play a crucial role in the upcoming WWE storylines, with Roman Reigns set to face off in tribal combat during the WWE Raw Netflix premiere on January 6th. This match is sure to be a major chapter in the ongoing rivalry, and it's expected to have lasting implications leading into WrestleMania 41. While Roman Reigns continues to dominate as the tribal chief, the presence of CM Punk adds another layer of intrigue to the situation. Punk, who has been a major player in WWE in recent months, is also slated to face off against Seth Rollins at an upcoming event. Their rivalry has been building for some time, and it's clear that Punk's return to WWE has generated significant excitement among fans. But the real question surrounding WrestleMania 41 is whether or not The Rock will make his highly anticipated return to the event. The Rock has been closely tied to the Bloodline storyline, being referred to as the final boss in this ongoing family feud. Given his connection to Roman Reigns and the Bloodline, it's highly possible that The Rock could make an appearance at WrestleMania 41, adding another blockbuster element to what's already shaping up to be a star-studded event. However, at this point, there are no official confirmations about The Rock's participation, and WWE fans are left speculating whether he will indeed be part of the grandest stage of them all in 2025.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.
According to reports from Fightful Select, CM Punk is particularly eager to make his mark at WrestleMania 41, especially after missing out on WrestleMania 40 due to health issues. Punk has been vocal about wanting to be part of this monumental event, and he's looking to settle unfinished business in the ring. His match with Seth Rollins has been heavily anticipated, and there's a strong possibility that their rivalry could culminate at WrestleMania 41. Punk's return has already been a game-changer in WWE, and fans are eager to see how his presence will influence the outcome of major storylines heading into the event. If CM Punk is not featured in a high-profile match against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41, there's another rumor making the rounds that could involve a showdown with WWE's current World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. The idea of Punk and Gunther clashing at the event has been gaining traction, and many fans are excited by the possibility of seeing these two powerhouses go head-to-head. Gunther, who has been dominating the WWE roster with his hard-hitting style and impressive reign as champion, could provide an intriguing challenge for Punk should their rumored match come to fruition. Regardless of which direction WWE ultimately takes with these storylines, one thing is clear: WrestleMania 41 is shaping up to be an unforgettable event. With the Bloodline saga continuing to captivate audiences, CM Punk's potential involvement in a major match, and the looming presence of The Rock, this year's WrestleMania promises to deliver drama, excitement, and some truly historic moments. Fans will have to wait and see how the storylines develop, but it's safe to say that WWE has some massive plans in store for the future, and WrestleMania 41 will be at the center of it all. WWE is reportedly considering the highly anticipated matchup between Roman Reigns and CM Punk for WrestleMania 41, although the final decision will largely depend on The Rock's plans for his potential involvement in the event. As of now, WWE has internally discussed the possibility of featuring these two stars and a headliner at the grandest stage of them all, but the situation is still in flux, with The Rock's participation possibly altering the direction of the event. If the Reigns versus Punk match does come to fruition, it's expected that Paul Heyman will play a pivotal role in the storyline. Heyman, who has been a key figure in Roman Reigns' reign as the tribal chief, has a long history with CM Punk as well. Punk was originally dubbed a Paul Heyman guy long before Brock Lesnar entered the picture. Their partnership in WWE has deep roots, with Heyman acting as Punk's manager during some of his most successful years, including his historic WWE Championship reign. Punk himself has acknowledged the complicated dynamic between him and Heyman. While currently aligned with Reigns as part of the bloodline, Punk has made it clear that Heyman owes him a favor from their past collaboration. What that favor entails is still unknown, but Punk has hinted that it could come into play if the Reigns vs. Punk match happens at WrestleMania 41. The idea of Punk calling in this favor adds an intriguing layer of suspense to the potential feud, with fans eagerly speculating about how Heyman's involvement could influence the outcome of such a high-stakes match. The storyline surrounding this potential showdown between Reigns and Punk could be a game-changer for both superstars. Roman Reigns has held the Universal Championship for an extended period, solidifying his place as one of the most dominant figures in WWE history. Meanwhile, CM Punk's return to WWE has been met with immense fanfare, and his involvement in a match against Reigns could be the defining moment of his comeback. The combination of Reigns' dominant run and Punk's rebellious edge would create an electric atmosphere at WrestleMania 41. Drawing attention from both hardcore fans and casual viewers alike. Should the match come to pass, the involvement of Paul Heyman would undoubtedly add another layer of complexity. Known for his masterful manipulation and mind games, Heyman could be the wild card in this rivalry, with his loyalties potentially shifting between Reigns and Punk. The idea of Punk cashing in on a favor owed by Heyman introduces an element of uncertainty, leaving fans on the edge of their seats as they wonder which side the advocate will ultimately choose. Ultimately, the outcome of this storyline will hinge on multiple factors, including The Rock's potential participation and how WWE chooses to craft the narrative in the lead-up to WrestleMania 41. Whether Punk and Reigns face off in a monumental clash, or if the storyline takes a different direction, one thing is for certain. The anticipation surrounding this potential match will continue to build, making it one of the most talked-about events in WWE's future. The idea of Punk cashing in on a favor owed by Heyman introduces an element of uncertainty, leaving fans on the edge of their seats as they wonder which side the advocate will ultimately choose. Ultimately, the outcome of the storyline will hinge on multiple factors, including The Rock's potential participation and how WWE chooses to craft the narrative in the lead-up to WrestleMania 41. Whether Punk and Reigns face off in a monumental clash or if the storyline takes a different direction, one thing is for certain. The anticipation surrounding this potential match will continue to build, making it one of the most talked-about events in WWE's future.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.